I'm Vincenzo Sorrentino. I'm an assistant professor at the National University of Singapore, and I have my research lab in the University of Singapore in the field of the healthy longevity research translational program, with a focus on the molecular biology of the aging process itself. At the moment, the major focus of my research lab is to understand the mechanisms that link the biological markers of aging. For instance, very important pathways that we are looking at are NAD metabolism. So this is very well known in the sense that we know that NAD levels, for instance, decline with aging, and people are trying to find strategies to boost NAD levels, either with drugs or with precursors, with vitamins, supplements. So this is one of the research lines I'm working on. And another research interest that my lab is currently focusing on is on the mechanism that link mitochondria, so the energy-producing hubs of our cells, with proteostasis, which means the way that cells maintain protein homeostasis and are able to synthesize proteins and prevent them from becoming toxic when they aggregate, for instance, in neurodegeneration. The advent of the omics in general, not just genomics, but also proteomics, metabolomics, and so on, what's becoming more and more relevant, especially in the biology of aging, being such a complex process, is the integration of omics. When I was doing my postdoc in Switzerland, I was working in another lab, and at the time, all our sequencing data for rodent preclinical studies were done actually outsourced to BGI. So my lab at the time had an agreement already with BGI for doing all the sequencing for us. And even in my current research in Singapore, most of our sequencing efforts are often done in collaboration or using the services of BGI. We do preclinical work, but often we do need to sequence or to have information about the models that we're using in order to understand how the pathologies are developing, these age-associated pathologies. From my perspective, and with the growth from my lab now in Singapore, I will continue expanding or establishing new contacts with this company for essentially continuing, especially on the sequencing side of things.